Welcome back to the Run Like a T-Rex YouTube channel. And somewhere a bit different. I'm in Marina del Rey. So, coming our summer holidays with me and the kids to LA, and we've done 4 days at Anaheim to do Disneyland and all that kind of stuff, which was wicked, really good. And now we've come to Marina del Rey to do a bit more of a chill out, take things a little bit slower, because anyone who's done a Disney park before will know they're pretty intense days. So so going for a bit of an explore this morning, and sort of trying to get the love of running back. I kind of lost my mojo a little bit post-marathon, where everything was very, very regimented. I was a bit dejected after the marathon. The heat and my performance, I wasn't very happy, so yeah, kind of lost my love of running a little bit. So so until that I picked up a calf injury which woke me out for about 6 weeks as well. So yeah, all I kind of done was plodding, and felt myself getting, even with plodding, felt myself getting unfitter, which felt, oh, Corvette, look, check that out. Some people live a very different life to me, I'm going to be honest. So yeah, we so I felt myself get unfitter and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, just lost my mojo really. So today I'm going to run around the marina. Oh, I thought I could run around the marina, dead end, and just get out for the love of running, can't get the mojo back, a bit of an explore, and see what we can find. So yeah, it's just coming for a bit of a potter around really. I'll try not to get lost. Work off the basis if I keep the ocean and the marina on the left on the way out, and then on the right on the way back, I should be alright. So yeah, on we plod. There it is, it's that big old fire trucks. And I am a bit of a frustrated redneck, so I've got a major pickup envy. Let's take a pod down this. Some big old boats down here. We did see a couple of sea lions yesterday, which is really exciting. We've heard a few making their noise, so that was always exciting. I actually think me and they were more excited than the kids. Oh, hey, speak of the devil, look at that. There's one asleep there. Having a good old snooze. Looking like a massive sea Labrador. So, hey, even the fire department got boats as well, look. I've seen a few of these around. Tesla Cybertrucks. So what you like about Musk politically, he makes some god-awful ugly looking cars. Hotel for my son, look. Foghorn Hotel. So we came here yesterday. So just around here, you can kind of see in the distance is the Cheesecake Factory, which was, as fans of the Big Bang Theory, it was one of our things we wanted to do. So we were able to, on Friday, Saturday, Sundays, they run a water taxi that takes you around the marina. $1 each way, wherever you want to go on the marina, on this little water taxi boat thing that takes arrive every sort of 15 minutes or so. Yeah, wicked. Going past people who are stand-up paddleboarding and kayaking, some with their dogs on their boards as well with little life jackets on, which is cute. So yeah, I'm really liking Marina del Rey so far. Really nice part of the world, really chill. The noticeable thing you'll notice, and I thought this around Disney, but Disney's so highly staffed to make sure everything's perfect. I thought it was a bit of a anomaly. Everywhere is monumentally clean. It sort of makes me a bit ashamed of Britain, to be honest, where you can't move anywhere without seeing litter, or I mean, like we go down a slip road off a motorway or a dual carriageway and you just see litter everywhere. No sort of civic or community pride anymore, unfortunately. So I think that ship may have sailed. So we'll, yeah, it's a shame, but yeah, really nice. Everywhere's clean and well kept. So, yeah. Definitely not in Kansas anymore, or even Coventry. Say hello to Venice Beach, ladies and gents. I can't quite believe I'm running along the boardwalk at Venice Beach, but there we go. Very fortunate. So, very different lifestyle here. It's about 8:30 in the morning on a Monday. People are just pottering along, cycling, skateboarding. People were stand-up paddleboarding in the marina and kayaking, and yeah, very chill, very different. So yeah, what a gorgeous place. Pacific Ocean, or the Pacific Ocean as some people call it, for reasons I've never fully understood. So you can tell it's a different lifestyle out here. A guy ran past me about 5 minutes ago. It must have been early 60s. I'm saying early 60s, one of those guys that you can tell he's older, he's just in really good shape. Running past me in like running tights, like short tights, no top on, absolutely ripped to pieces. I was like, okay. Yeah, I'll be keeping my vest on. Nobody needs to see my podge, mum boobs, muffin tops or anything else wobbling around as I'm trying to plod along. So, not that I'm trying. If you want to do that, go for it. I will not be judging you or your body in any way. It's just my own particular hang-ups on the way I look. Yeah, as I said before, I'm nice to everybody else apart from myself. So I'm going to try and work on that. I'm going to try and not be bothered if Nate tries to take a picture of me in a pool with just my swimming shorts. I was too short. The kids don't care what I look like. Can anybody remember what somebody looked like that was on holiday from a couple of years ago? I sure as hell can't. So yeah, do what makes you happy. Right, I'll plod on a little bit more, then I'll turn around. You can't beat them, join them. I think, you know what, screw it. People are judging you based on what you look like. Let them. That's a reflection on you, on them, not you. So, no, I don't look like a Marvel superhero or an FHM cover model, but I'm a 37-year-old dad of two, out here doing some exercise on holiday, so I'm just being myself. There's been times in my life where I'd kill to look and be in as good a shape as I am now, so why complain about it? So right, on we plod. So we're on Mother's Beach now. There's a guy there with a metal detector, look. So yeah, this is where we got the water taxi to yesterday. Just over there you see the little pontoon thing. So the guy out there kayaking or canoeing. So yeah, very very active lifestyle, very outdoorsy, which is good to see. So, yeah, all these beach volleyball courts and sort of communal barbecue spaces. When we came past here yesterday, there was a family having a birthday party, and everyone was, like, we came past as they were tidying up and they were like wiping all the surfaces down and making sure everything was nice and clean for the next person. So yeah, it's just really nice to see. It's let's be honest, if we had this in the UK it would be in a bit of a mess, I think, because all it takes is one person to spoil it. So yeah, right, back at the top end of Marina del Rey now. So yeah, so my plan, so after sort of the last couple of weeks in the taper of marathon training and then the marathon itself, and then did a bit of plodding just to get my legs moving after the marathon, then got injured, and then that was 6 or 7 weeks, and then we went into June and July where we had, for the UK at least, very, very hot weather. So all I wanted to do was plod. So I kind of feel like I've not moved my legs very quickly, so I feel a bit slow and sluggish. So he says, whilst doing an easy run along the beach and walking, but you know. So yeah, so my plan is to, once I'm back, dive into a 5k program. So if you've got any good recommendations, I've been using Runner in the past, but I've just cancelled my subscription because now that my sort of races are out of the way, I kind of loathe paying $16.99 for a training program. I don't think, for my sort of level and what I'm doing, I think day to day it doesn't make a lot of sense. If you're training for like a big race, then by all means. So if you know any decent sort of free training programs, maybe when you've dug out of Runner's World or Ben Parks or wherever, or if you've got one that you've used before that's you're happy to send across to me, I'd be very grateful. So yeah, I'm going to try and do a bit of speed work, try and get my 5k time down. My park run PB is 24:20. My sort of unofficial 5k PB, which I did in the first Massey handicap this year, was 23:44, which is 4:45 pace, pretty much bang on. So I'd like by the end of the year see if I can trouble sub 22:30. So maybe through the autumn, and as it's getting slightly cooler, but 8 or so weeks in of really strong effort, a bit of S&C and some mobility work. I am now 37, so late 30s. So yeah, mobility is really important. Then maybe pick a park run. If anyone wants to try and pace me to say a 22:30 or something like that, or a sub 23, I'll see how my training is going, and we'll choose the actual aim closer to the time. But if you want to pace me around your local park run, or a park run that you think would be suitable for a PB, then by all means give me a shout. I'd be really grateful, and we'll go from there. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to close off now, going past some incredible boats and plod back to my hotel. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.